This is my sound card. It's a tall, mean-looking beast, but as the title suggests, that's about to change. It was about 2 years ago when I went on the quest to create my perfect sound card. I designed this cart while holding on to the philosophy that if I can bring everything, I can handle anything on set. So the bigger, the better. And once it was built, I went with it. So for over 2 years, I did a lot of shoots with this cart. Clients always love it because it looks impressive, and I loved it because I never ran out of storage space. I could bring anything. So I've had a lot of good times with this cart, and it served me well. So you might think, end of the story, right? Well, no. Look, this cart is a beast when you bring it to big sets or to studios, but when you're shooting in someone's house or on locations where you just have to move around a little bit more, it's just too overwhelming to bring this cart. It's too much. And the last thing I want to do is make people uncomfortable by being so overkill with it. So I figured if this cart stays at home more than it goes out, that's a shame as well. I want to have more fun with it. So once I realized I wanted to change it, I kind of thought about what else I'd like to change about it. And well, two things came to mind. First of all, I may have gotten a little lost in the sauce when it comes down to all this storage space. I don't need a charging crate on set. I charge at home. Everything comes fully charged. So not only is this cart taller than it needs to be and maybe more threatening, it's also just ergonomically not perfect. You can stand at it, but sitting down is kind of impossible to work comfortably for a full day. So it's going to be better if it's less tall. Now here's the second thing that I kind of miss on this cart that I'd like to add in this new version, and it's more workspace. Because I had a lot of storage space, but not a lot of workspace. And every time I kind of was away from the cart and an axer would bring back their wires, they would just put it on the middle of my faders. And it doesn't really bother me because they didn't have any other place to put it. I kinda don't want to talk about the people who think they'd be nice to put a cup of coffee up there, but we'll not talk about that. Now, it was time for change, and I was excited. I started measuring out the dimensions of the cart and started sketching a new design. That kind of led me to two design options. This first one is pretty close to the original size. Coming in at 96 centimeters, you could probably sit and work at this a little bit easier, but maybe still not perfectly. I just figured maybe I want 4 crates instead of 3. So I moved on to this even smaller design. Coming in at 87 centimeters, this must be perfect to sit at, but also stand at. And seeing them next to each other, it made me realize what my mission was. A less tall, non-threatening cart which still profits from its storage capacities while being more ergonomically friendly. And also, I'm not forgetting about the extra workspace. So, off to the Herrieboerderij. It's a company in Duivendrecht, in Amsterdam, in Holland, and I'm happy they saw the vision and also realized that I wasn't trying to spend the money on a brand new cart. I just wanted to modify this in the most efficient way possible. Now, in the month that followed, I felt pretty homeless. I came to set with a tightly packed duffel bag and, well, for working space, I pretty much used my environment or kind of leaned on my friends in the camera department to use a part of their magliner. But it's always a nice test to see how good your industry friends are to you in time of need. Apparently, I've got good friends, so I was alright, but, kind of felt weird. Then I went on a quick vacation to Greece, and when I came back, boom, I got a call, my cart's ready. So right away, I went back to my good friends at the Herrieboerderij to pick up my new cart. And so get ready, because this is the 2.0 version of my sound cart. On this new version, we not only added small wheels on the front of the cart, which makes it rotatable in pretty much its own place, we also have the ones that have brakes on them, so now this cart can pretty much lock into place. And also about that extra workspace, well, we got it, and we achieved it without adding any more height to the cart, which is really nice. Apparently, there's this thing called laptop trays, so once we found those, we knew it could handle a couple of kilos and also just fold away. Now the laptop tray, it's metal and it's loose, and I don't really want it flying around, so what I do is I add these elastic hooks, and that's pretty much it. And for me, that works perfectly. Now my good friends at the Herrieboerderij also added just a little bit more finishing paint to the top. A little got scraped off over the last 2 years, so I'm very grateful to them for doing that. And overall, the new size of this cart, I just love it so much. I mean, to some people, I can understand this might look like a step back from the previous version of the cart. But the way I look at it, if I can bring it to more sets now, more people can enjoy it. So as I had the cart in my living room taking shots of it and being all happy with it, I just realized I have a shoot tomorrow. So I decided to quickly grab the camera and also show you how I pack up my cart to get ready for a shoot. Now, as I'm gonna do the tour of this cart, I kinda realized I didn't even talk about the click back drawer on this cart. You click it back to open and it pretty much holds on to your keys, wallet, scripts, paper, pen, anything you kinda wanna put away that nobody can really access that quickly. All right, now moving on to the top drawer, I've got some audio routes. Always keep 2 full ones on me. Then I, of course, always bring a lot of full batteries. Timecode cables, need those. Here's my little plastic box filled with wiring equipment, foamies, wind protection, that kind of stuff. Letterman, protection for my ears, you never know. Little pocket torch, fits right in. And some camera tape, and that's pretty much drawer 1. All right, second drawer. I might redo this because I kind of cut this pretty ugly. For now, it's my Ursa straps, my Wheezycom transmitters. I have more, but I'm just filling up 4 of the slots. My Cos 11 lavs in black, beige, and white. Some extra little tools, my wireless boom plug, some tape, a little cable that I like to bring to set to tap off any iPhones, scissors, and that's pretty much it for that drawer. Third drawer, I've got some client headphones. I'm bringing about 4 for tomorrow. And a couple of mic boxes. So this one has a 416, a Schoeps Samit 5U. And next I've got 2 MKH50s. I love those. Next, some XLR cables. I like to use the red one in low light. Keeps people from tripping. Got some coiled XLR cables when you need a little extra stretch. And then I've got the cable to my fader controller, which I can neatly fit on top. Perfect. And now comes the bottom drawer. So I might move them back to the transmitter drawer, but for now I have my IEMs in this separate bag. I have a little extra bag here with some transmitters, some G4s just in case. My rain shield for my sound bag. And the sound bag itself can fit in 2. That's great. And you know, when I pull that out on set, I can always use that drawer for anything else that comes along that I want to put away. Now let's get the show on the road. Tomorrow's my first set with this new cart. Let's go. And well, the next day when I arrived on set, I couldn't be happier with this cart. It was great. It performed well, and I needed all the desk space I could get. And you know what? When a cameraman needed to swap out a lens, I said, "You're welcome, put it here." So I'm very happy with this cart. It was non-threatening, a lot of people loved it, and I got nice compliments on it. I can sit and stand working on this perfectly, so I'm very happy with that. And transport, well, compared to the last version, this is a lot lighter. It was perfect. So that's the journey of my Soundcart 2.0. I can't wait to share this video with everyone, and if you watched this all the way through, I thank you so much. I hope you take away from this that bigger is not always better, and don't get lost in creating a cart that only has storage space. Also, don't get lost in creating a cart that only has workspace. You need both. Balance it out, and I feel like we all have the tendency to create the cart that would fit best for our biggest sets, but keep in mind that you also want to take this to a smaller set, a medium set. Anywhere you go, your cart should be able to follow and fit in. So, might be something to take into consideration, and is why I made this video. Now, if you watch this all the way through, thank you so much, and tell me about your sound card experiences or your sound card plans. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.